I watched the clip today, the Mike Green shot. I could only watch it one time, and man, that was insane. Like the, the amount of guys that would have blocked the shot the way you did is probably about 0.5%. Like you were so far from him, and you laid like fate. Man, it was insane to watch. And then I'm pretty sure you came back the next day. No, like walk me through that. Like you get hit. Like obviously, things are scrambling around. Like that you go off. What's the next 24 hours that you're back at practice the next day?
Uh, when I got hit, I was out. I get knocked out cold.
Yeah.
And I remember when I came to, I was kind of like my neck turned to the side, and all I could see was Pricey, but I couldn't feel from the neck down. I thought I was paralyzed.
Oh.
So
wow.
I'm screaming at Price, like, I can't feel my body. I can't feel my body. And he's got this look like, oh shit, what do I do? And the way I always tell a story, because people always ask, is when you hit your elbow and you hit your funny bone and your whole arm kind of tingles.
Yeah.
Well, just for whatever reason, I don't know what happened. I had that from my neck down. Every inch of my body just had this full tingle where I was like, oh, okay, there's my fingers, there's my toes. Okay, I'm not paralyzed. The trainers were right there, and they got me up quick and got me into the back. And Dr. Mulder did his magic work on the back of my head. I think I had 38 stitches in the back of my head, like a jigsaw puzzle. He had to like cut scalpel and piece it all back together. And they do at that time, the concussion protocol was not like it is today.
Right.
Stitched me back up and said, how you feeling? I was like, well, obviously where I got hit hurts. But I felt fine. I knew the score of the game. I knew the time. I knew the day. I knew what I was supposed to know. So I asked if I could go back out and play.
Standard.
And
Standard.
like, you take your stuff off. You're done for the night.
Yeah.
So I came back to the rink the next morning. It was the same thing. They asked how I was doing, do all the, whatever kind of tests you need to do. I remembered everything. There was no blank spots. I had a headache, but I had 38 stitches in the back of my head. Where I got hit hurt. The inside didn't feel like it was hurt. So I said, okay, bandage it up and get out there to practice. And then we played in Philly the next night, and same thing, bandage it up and get out there and play.
Did you just turn at the right angle? What did they tell you about where the puck hit you?
Well, I knew afterwards that it hit me in the back of the head. I didn't know where. And then they showed me the helmet, and they showed me the imprint of the puck mark in the helmet.
Yep, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah. And I remember just thinking, I don't know if that was smart or not, but I watched the clip after, and I watched it over and over and over again to try to see what I was doing, what I was thinking. And all I kept thinking was, thank God I turned my head.
Right. That's exactly what I thought.
If I don't turn my head, that hits me in the face, and I don't know what happens after that. So I hate thinking about it. And I learned a lot, though, because I told myself, I'm never leaving my feet to block a shot again. There's just too much risk versus the reward. It's just not smart.